Give Alan a big hand. I can't leave that in, but I can do this. Jessica, on the count of 3, you will open up your eyes. When you open up your eyes, Jessica, you're not mad at your man. You're so happy, so thrilled to be with a guy as great as him. Every minute, every second you spend with him here in Las Vegas is going to feel like a storybook honeymoon, filled only with love, with joy, with passion, with that look of puppy dog love in your eyes for your man. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, Jessica. Enjoy that, Alan. Donnie. If I could have him for every show, I would. Shit. Donnie, you've been fantastic, little brother. You've been amazing. You've been wonderful from the second you walked up here. The thing is, Donnie, we're not surprised that you have been so damn good. Donnie, we knew you were going to be amazing the second you came up here on stage because, Donnie, we all know about your other job. We know what you do for a living. Shit, we know what brought you here to Las Vegas. Donnie, we know that you are the world's greatest Britney Spears impersonator. Donnie, when you hear this music play, you will become the princess of pop. You will dance, you will sing, and everybody will clap and cheer for you because they love you. And as soon as that music stops, you'll realize what the hell you've just been doing. Donnie, you will never ever leave the stage. You will never climb on furniture. You will not go near the white line. You will never exit the stage. You will not take off clothing. You will not flash the audience. You will not shave your head, and you will not let babies drive cars. Brittany keeps doing crazy shit. I have to keep putting in crazy rules. No, like, she's been great since she opened her show on time, but seriously, she has like one drunken bender on the boulevard. I've got no fucking clue what rule will be in the show next week. On the count of 3, Donnie, eyes open. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Landon, you've been fantastic. You can stand up for me, my man. I got like 500 more for you. I just want to point this out. Somebody dropped like 3,000 down there. That shit's all yours. Hell yeah, if they're just going to leave it down there, that's fucking yours. You earned it, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Britney Spears! The louder you are, the more into it is! He knows the word! Little bit louder, little bit louder! Get loud, 5 seconds, loud! 5, 2, 1. Remembering what you did. Okay, Donnie, I've got some really good news for you right now, and some really bad news. Bad news. We heard you sing. Donnie, I can't make you know the words to that song if they're not already stuck up there. Ready for the amazing news? Where are you from? Here, perfect. Look out there at them. Donnie, these people love you! When the woman man, you take your seat. Donnie, you're going to stay wide awake for this. Everybody else, sleep! On the count of 3, the 4 of you will open up your eyes. When the 4 of you open up your eyes, you 4 think no. You 4 know that Donnie thinking he was Britney Spears is the funniest shit you have ever seen in your life. Even as I talk about it right now, that gets funnier and funnier to you. The more you think about him as Britney Spears, the funnier that shit gets. And the reason you 4 know it is so funny that Donnie thought it was Britney Spears, you 4 know. No one should give a shit that Britney Spears is here because you 4 you are the village people. When you hear this music play, you will become the supergroup from the 70s. You will dance, you will sing, everybody will clap and cheer for you because they love you. And as soon as that music stops, you'll immediately take your chairs. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, eyes open. You thought it was Britney Spears? You know the words. I know them best of all. Best of all, we have that and everything else on DVD. Yeah, we got blackmail for it. He thought he was Britney Spears. I know. Now listen, Donnie, you know what's gonna happen. They don't. If you're seeing them giggling, just tell Doug, he's our sound guy. Tell Doug to tell them to shut the hell up.
Oh, please shut the hell up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Village People! Everybody sit up straight, put your hands on your lap. Feet flat on the floor, eyes closed. You will not fall over. Take a deep breath in, let that breath out, let your body relax right there. They've been amazing tonight! I don't even realize the miracle we've had up here, guys. There are hypnosis shows, they will not do their show if they don't get 30 people to volunteer. Never believe that. Always believe that you give me 10 and we really want to give it a shot. We're going to have like 4 good ones. We had even more than that tonight. Hell, if you give me 2, I will pull a shot of my ass. And I'm not going to lie to you. He could have been both of them all by himself. Guys, I promised them something for coming up here. I'm going to live up to that promise. We're actually running way over time right now. There's just no way I could resist bringing in the Village People with these guys. After the show, Norma will have the DVD of tonight's show. That's of tonight's live show. They're ready 2 minutes after the show's over. Just see her for a copy of those. They're only $30. Also, like I said, I started as a certified hypnotherapist. I made CDs for the 3 most common hypnotic health requests. I have a CD for weight loss, hypnotic health for quitting smoking, and hypnotic health for relaxation / self-confidence. CDs are only $10 a piece. All 3 of them for $25. I priced them as inexpensively as I could because if you're going to use them to improve your life, I want you to have direct access to them. Just see Norma, she'll be standing out at the back with those. Like I said, I promised them something for coming up here. I'm going to live up to that promise. We're running way over. You guys ready to wrap it up? You ready to end it? Fuck it, you want to do one more? Yeah! Let's do it.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Norma. Okay, let's do one more. Person I am touching now and no. Took you guys a minute on this one, but you really did latch on to it. When I say the more noise you make, the better they do, there's a reason for it. If there's a secret to a hypnosis show, it's this. The more noise you make, the better they feel because it's a simple subconscious reaction. When you hear positive reinforcement, you want more of that positive reinforcement, you feel good, you go further. You want to go all the way over the edge?
Oh, yeah!
All right, let's go this route. On the count of 3, the 5 of you will open up your eyes. I don't know if it was that serious, but you're screaming. On the count of 3, the 5 of you will open up your eyes. When the 5 of you open up your eyes, the sound of my voice is making your chair vibrate. The more I talk, the more it vibrates. You've got your own vibrating chair. This thing is vibrating in the most special way possible. It gets better and better. It is sound activated. The more noise you hear, the more it vibrates, the better it feels. That just means somebody pulled it. Otherwise, they'd be doing the get the hell out alarm. The more noise you hear, the more laughing, clapping, yelling you hear, the more it vibrates, the better it feels, the better you feel. And when you feel my hand touch your shoulder, you will have the loudest, the wildest, the most powerful orgasm of your life. I told you it was more fun up here. Those orgasms do not stop until I tell you to sleep. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Turn those chairs on right now. Those start at level 1. They go from 1 to a 2. 2 to 3, 2 to 4. The more noise you hear, the more they vibrate, the better it feels. 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Come on! You've been amazing! Been amazing! It gets better and better. Oh, hell yeah! The more noise you hear, the stronger that gets, the better it feels. Little yeah, Jessica! Jessica, you've been amazing! Baby girl, hell yeah! That just gets better and better again! Johnny! Johnny, you rock it, my man! The more noise you hear, the stronger it gets! Let's do this! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sleep!
You guys made tonight rock. Thank you so much for coming.
Guys, after the show, I'll be standing out in the back. Notice that some of you had questions. It says some of you wanted pictures. I'm glad at your disposal. It's sharing what I do with you that makes this fun for me. When I say thank you for coming to the show, what I mean by that is this. It has always been my belief that tickets to my show cost anywhere from about $1,800 to about $2,400 a piece. And I know by that look in your eye, it sounds a little ridiculous to some of you. Except, well, you came out here to Vegas. You're staying in our hotels, you're eating in our restaurants. See, it's not just a show, it's part of your Vegas experience. I get to live my dream. Okay, fuck it, I got to escape from Detroit. That comes for a lot all by itself. I get to headline here in Vegas. I could not do that if it wasn't for you guys keeping me company. Thank you so much for sharing your night with us. On a personal note, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, let your friends and family know. Spread the word. We do need that word of mouth. If you didn't enjoy tonight's show, then simply remember from the bottom of my heart, I'm Donnie, that's Murray. As I promised them something for coming up here, I'm going to live up to that promise. This is like an abbreviated version of what we do on that Relaxation Self-Confidence CD. Before I do that, though, let me do this. Everybody on stage, on the count of 3, sitting up straight, eyes closed, hands on your knees. 1, 2, 3. Same straight, eyes closed, hands on your knees. Everybody up here on stage, take a deep breath in, let it out. Everybody up here on stage, tonight you've been part of a show. You will remember everything that you have done up here tonight. While you will remember everything, you will not be embarrassed by any of it. You'll remember that everything you've done in fun. You have every reason to be proud of yourselves. While you will remember everything that you have done, you will no longer be held under the sway of any of those suggestions. All those suggestions will be free from your mind, with an exception. Jessica, for the rest of the time you spent here in Vegas with your man, it's going to feel like that storybook honeymoon. Jessica, for the rest of the night, whenever your man says the word blue, you will give him that really, really big kiss. Enjoy that, my man. And everybody up here on stage for the rest of the night, whenever anybody you came to the show with puts their hand on your shoulder, you will have that wild, powerful orgasm.
Enjoy it. After meeting you, have fun.
One thing I do feel the need to point out, though, everybody on stage, yes, you came to the show with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, but you also came to the show with yourselves, which means if you want to spend the rest of the night tapping your own shoulder, it's your body, do whatever the hell you want.
You give me that power, that's just a non-stop twitch.
As I promised them something for coming up, I'm going to live up to that. If you want to